Welcome back to the boot camp. So if you're watching this, I assume you finished the first lesson, you got through Sally Gooden, and you know that D7 chord real well. And the pinch, that's very good. Good job. In this lesson, we're going to be going over the C chord and the forward roll. And then we're going to do a milestone. We're going to play through the song Molly and Ten Brooks. Okay? So the first thing let's do is learn the C chord. Now, so to make the C chord, we're going to fret the second string at the first fret with our index finger, the first string at the second fret with our ring finger, and the fourth string on the second fret with our middle finger. Alright? So this full chord might take you a little long to learn to grab quickly without muting the adjacent strings. And for this milestone, we're not going to be playing the fourth string, so we could get away with a little bit of a cheat. We'll call it it's a partial chord. We could just hold the first two strings for this milestone, but now your next lesson, we will be using that fourth string, so you need to go ahead and be practicing making that full chord. Right now, we could get away with just holding the first two strings, okay? So if we practice making that chord, okay, just like the D7. Let's get that down and get it smooth. That partial chord should be actually a little bit easier than making that D7. Alright, so now the forward roll. Anytime we talk about rolls, we're talking more about the finger pattern than the exact strings we're hitting. So the forward roll is thumb, index, middle. So we could do 5, 2, 1, or in almost any other combination, 3, 2, 1, 4, 2, 1, you know. We could do an inside roll, like 4, 3, 2, which I don't play very often. You do use that if you play melodic style. But, so it's just that finger pattern, thumb, index, middle. So the first one I want you to work on, and this is really just to get your fingers moving. We're just going to do this roll. It's a 3-note roll. We're going to just get your fingers moving and do this roll over and over. So 5, 2, 1. So that's thumb, index, middle, fifth string, second string, first string, 5, 2, 1. So main thing here is to get these notes evenly spaced out. 5, 2, 1, 5, 2, 1. Now you want to make sure that you're hitting the strings as flat as possible with your picks. You're anchoring at least your pinky or both your pinky and your ring finger, you know, and you're playing over here and then the X position right now. So 5, 2, 1, 5, 2, 1, 5, 2, 1. Now you need to do that a number of times, about 100 times or so, just until you feel like you can do it comfortably and smoothly. Again, this is to get your fingers moving, get them rolling here, okay? Because now, once you feel comfortable with that, I want you to try this. What we're going to do is do 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 1. Okay, now that does fit in a measure. That's 8 notes, it fits into a full measure. 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 1. Once you feel comfortable doing that, I want you to go ahead and try to just do this, maybe do it once, like 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 1, then add the C chord. Then let off. Then add the D7 chord. And just keep doing that. Like play it through once and just change chords. So of times to, again, until you feel comfortable doing it before we move on to you're ready for the milestone. All right? And the milestone for this one is going to be playing along with Molly and Tim Brooks. So here we are at Molly and Tim Brooks, and again, just like the last song, you need to really learn this song, learn the melody, and you could just play the melody track by itself. Those melody notes match these words exactly, so you could learn the melody just listening to the melody track and trying to sing along with those melody notes, and just learn the melody of the song, because again, we need to feel these chord changes as they come up. So here we have we're starting in G, that blue is C, and that red is another D chord again. We're going to use the D7 again for that. All right, but that roll, so 3, 2, 1, excuse me, 3, 2, 1, 3, 2, 1, 3, 1 covers that first measure. Run, Molly. Run, Molly. Right? So we're going to do that twice per row. So run, Molly, run. Run, Molly, run. Tim Brooks gonna beat you to the bright shining sun. To the bright shining sun, oh Lord, to the bright shining sun. And start the next verse, okay? So let's go ahead and again go up here and click on the Molly and Tim Brooks melody track, 60 beats per minute, and pull up that track. All right, same thing. This is going to count in, and we're going to start right on runs. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, play. All right, or I'll say ready, play. Okay. So here we go. Let's try to play along with this. And like I said, I'll give you an idea. Again, now your milestone is to play through this whole track. It's not quite as long as Sally Gooden. It's about 3.5 or 3 minutes and 40 seconds. So it's not quite as long as the other one. So but you can do it. So let's give this a shot here. 2, ready, play. So again, you can do it just like you got through the last one. Go ahead and practice this. Again, try to get through this without many mistakes. Again, I know you're going to mess up, and this one might take a little longer than that first one did. But and also again, try once you learn the song, look away from that screen and try to feel those chord changes. Okay, you're getting a really good head start on a lot of other people. And playing this thing and learning this music by doing that, so you're really starting to feel the music from the very beginning. That's going to help you a lot down the road. Okay, so practice this. You can get through it, and I'll see you next lesson.